Welcome to your health journey. What I'm about to tell you might completely change your perspective on every stomachache you've ever felt. Many people live for years saying, "I have IBS," when in reality, it's something else entirely. Conversely, some truly do have irritable bowel syndrome, but make 3 daily mistakes that keep making it worse. The big question is, how can you know for sure if what you have is irritable bowel syndrome? In this video, I'll give you 7 clear signs you shouldn't ignore. But pay attention. Sign number 6 is the one people always misunderstand. At the end of the video, I'll give you a simple 30-second test to show you the difference between IBS that needs management and a warning bell that requires a doctor immediately. My mission is to simplify medical information for you, moving away from exaggeration or random folk medicine. After this video, you'll be able to evaluate your symptoms logically, knowing when to feel reassured and when to take action, starting your first practical step toward relief today. A real-life story. Let me tell you a quick story. Someone close to me was afraid to leave the house, always worrying about the bathroom. Sometimes it was constipation, sometimes diarrhea, along with cramps and embarrassing gas. He thought he had a serious physical disease, tried every herb, cut out many types of food, and spiraled into anxiety. The disaster? The more stressed he got, the worse the symptoms became. He didn't need a magic cure. He needed to understand his body. So, what are the signs that say this might be IBS? Sign 1. Pain or cramping related to the bathroom. Pain that comes and goes, characterized most notably by its link to bowel movements. This means you feel a cramp, and after using the bathroom, the pain either subsides or its intensity changes. The pain here isn't constant throughout the day. It comes in episodes that some describe as a tightening or squeezing sensation. If this pattern repeats, IBS is our first suspect. But wait, this sign alone isn't enough. Other conditions mimic it, which is why the second sign is crucial. Sign 2. Change in bowel habits, shape, and frequency. You suddenly find yourself going to the bathroom more than usual, or suffering from severe constipation for periods. Not only that, but the shape of the stool changes. It might become very soft or hard and pellet-like. The point here isn't a single occurrence, but a recurring pattern. I'll return to this in the 30-second test to explain why shape is sometimes more important than frequency. Sign 3. Bloating and gas that are selective. Not just any passing bloating, but that feeling of pressure as if your stomach expanded during the day, especially after eating or in the evening. In IBS, the intestines are hypersensitive. The amount of gas that might not bother a normal person can cause you severe pain. The surprise? Sometimes it's not the type of food, but the way you eat is the primary trigger. Sign 4. The feeling of incomplete evacuation. You leave the bathroom, but feel like the job isn't done, or you feel the need to return shortly after. This is very common due to colon muscle spasms and irregular movement. Many people make the mistake of excessive straining or using laxatives here, which only complicates the problem. Sign 5. Presence of clear or white mucus. You might notice a gel-like substance with the stool. Don't worry, this isn't blood. It's mucus secreted by the intestines due to irritation or spasms. Of course, if this is accompanied by blood, weight loss, or fever, the issue goes beyond IBS, and I'll tell you about those warning bells shortly. Sign 6. Symptoms linked to emotions. This is the sign where people wrong themselves by saying it's just psychological. No, IBS is not an illusion. It's a real disorder in the brain-gut axis. Think of your colon as a very sensitive electrical wire. Any psychological pressure, anxiety, or even extreme excitement changes the nervous signals in your digestive system. This is why symptoms flare up before meetings, travel, or exams. Understanding this point is half the cure. Sign 7. Recurring pattern without serious deterioration. IBS is a chronic condition, meaning it stays with you for weeks or months, sometimes quiet, sometimes flaring, but it does not lead to acute health deterioration, like sudden weight loss. It is very annoying, but it is benign. Warning bells. When to stop watching and see a doctor. If you find any of these 4 signs, it's not just IBS. Blood in the stool or black, tarry stool. Unexplained and rapid weight loss. Anemia or extreme fatigue and paleness without a clear cause. severe pain that wakes you up from sleep, or symptoms that started for the first time after age 50. The 30-second test. Ask yourself 3 questions and answer yes or no. Does the pain improve or change after using the bathroom? Have you noticed a change in the shape or frequency of your bowel movements coinciding with the pain? Do symptoms increase with stress or certain foods and improve with rest? If your answer is yes to most of these, you are likely in the IBS zone. The next step isn't searching for a magic pill, but managing your triggers. Practical solution: the 14-day plan. Try these 4 keys for just 2 weeks. First, slow down your eating. Chew well and stop talking or being stressed during the meal. Second, stick to 2 safe meals that you know don't upset you and repeat them for a while to let your colon rest from surprises. Third, take a simple 10-minute walk after meals. This expels gas amazingly well. Fourth, practice abdominal breathing for 1 minute before eating to calm your nervous system before receiving food. In conclusion, remember that stool shape is more important than frequency, and mucus alone isn't scary unless accompanied by blood. If this video helped you, help us share it by hitting like and subscribe, because in the next video, I will reveal 10 foods people think are healthy but actually destroy the colon. Tell me in the comments, what is your most annoying symptom? Bloating, constipation, or cramps? I will follow your comments to suggest specific videos for you. And my question for you to think about: is your problem really the type of food or the way you eat? You might discover that the solution is in your hands at no cost at all. Watch the next video to find out the truth.